What we do here is go back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you hear it. Oh, it feels good. Yeah. What's up, everybody? How's it going? This is what we're jamming to today. Yeah. Alright, how's it going, everybody? What's up, Miners Treasures? Hopefully that looks good for you guys here. Here's our subject for today, and probably for the next stream as well. This might be a bit of a two-parter, depending on how far we get on it, and see how much is left at the end of the day here. But here we have it all prepped up. This is a 3D print. It's an FDM print, so it's one of those like layer by layer on one of those machines that spits out the thing, not one of the ones that's dippy, you know, the other kind. Anyway, we 3D printed it out. This is printed out in PETG, so it's pretty durable. Then I went ahead and put some black primer on it, and after the black primer, we sanded it up, and then I used a little bit of glazing and spotting putty here to just kind of fill in any of the little areas that were kind of cracked, or you know, just were not as smooth as I wanted it to be, you know. So we went and smoothed some of those out. But yeah, this is what we got going on today, and so we're gonna go ahead and start by taking this all apart. So this whole cape thing is one thing, and we're actually gonna take these little skull things out, because those are printed separately, that little chain with the skulls there. Now we have the cape all in one piece. Put that back there. The head come right off, so when we're working on the head and we're doing some details, we could get in there and brush it in just fine. Perfect. The body comes off the base, because we're going to be painting the base a separate color than the body, obviously. So I really wanted this to be like a the one thing I did not say over the whole thing here is we're going to be using candy paint to paint Mr. Spawn here. So on all of it, I'm going to lay down some metallic flake here, or some pearls actually, and then we're going to use candy over the top of that. So like on this one here, I'm going to lay down a little bit of gold. I think we got some Wicked Elegance is what I'm going to be using. We'll be basing this out and the cape out in that. And then we'll be using Dirt Track Brown candy with some Grabber Orange to kind of color this in and give it some cool effects. I might come back, and in these little inserts around these pillars here, we might come back and do some more kind of skulls or something, you know, like souls in there. So, oh yeah, and then what's up, Brian Moore? What's up, Luis Loya? What's up, Miners Treasures? How's it going? And so yeah, so you know, that's where we got with that. Same thing with the body and the head. We don't want these to just be black, because I think that would just be real boring and it would just look plain. So again, we're going to lay down some, probably that same elegance over black. We're going to first base it out in black. We'll lay some elegance over that, and then we'll use some black candy to really kind of color it in and get all them shades and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to start off by layering in a whole bunch of black. A whole bunch of the blickety blickety. Just to get our nice base coat for everything in. So yeah, now that I'm done explaining, how's everybody doing? How's everybody going? I struggle with candy and transparent paint. Yeah, I mean, we're not really doing anything super crazy. We're just going to be layering it over gold. At the end there, I will use the black candy though, and a little bit finer strokes to kind of give the, you know, the muscle structure some shading and the whole thing. It's just some overall good shading on it. So anyway, stick around. Today we're probably going to be just base coating out a lot of stuff. We're going to go through the whole transitions of the candy as well. So we'll probably won't get too much of the detail stuff today, but we're going to want to let all that candy dry up and stuff as good as we can before we start layering too much stuff on it. So what's up, Adam? How's it going? Let me turn that pressure down. Alright, and so I'm just going to lightly build up the black here. And this is just wicked opaque black. And we actually got it pretty smooth. I don't know how familiar you guys are with 3D prints, but the FDM printers are not the ones that are known for smoothness. I forget what the other kind, but the ones that are the dippy ones, you know, those ones are a lot more detailed, and those are the ones people use for like miniatures and stuff. And the FDM ones are usually just more for structural type stuff. But they leave a lot of lines usually, a lot of layer lines. And we got this sucker smoothed out. Just kind of hold it. We're going to get this side. Just nice and lightly. We got it all black. There you go. We're done. It's black. That's the spawn color. He's black. We're done. A resin printer. Yes, sir. Oh, jeez. I just like choked on my own spit there. What the hell? 70s here this week, but yeah, it's been really warm, isn't it? A Hellboy bust would be cool. I was actually, so one of the things that happens when you have a 3D printer is you start getting used to like the sites where people host their 3D print files. And I don't get there on there every day or nothing, but like once in a while it's just like, oh, I wonder what's new. And one of the ones I like to go to is Thingiverse. So once in a while I'll get on Thingiverse and be like, oh, what's this or what's that, you know, and start checking stuff out. And I don't remember what I was looking at, but at the bottom of the page was this spawn bust, like in the recommended results type thing. And I was like, oh, spawn. So I had to do it right away. As soon as I seen it, I was like, yes. Alright, and then we got to do that to the cape as well. Hey.
Nothing here to stay.
Oh.
Coffee time. It's coffee time.
Coffee. Printable. You don't know how to use Blender, that type of stuff. Yeah, that's half of the battle, Captain. I'm not no Blender master for sure. Like I could I'm still learning is what I would say, but I could do certain things and enough to make a file, measure stuff, and make sure stuff is correctly on the right size when it comes out, when I print it. And, you know, I can make basic shapes and whatnot, but I'm not like a pro to really get super duper technical. But luckily, though, there's a huge, like a big community out there for 3D printing and stuff, so anytime you have questions, there's lots of places you could get answers. And there's lots of places like Thingiverse where you just pick up files for free. You know, people just post them and they're just shared. And yes, before you ask, there is a lot of airbrush stuff that you can actually 3D print as well. And no, the stuff that we sell is not on there. I want to make stuff to sell, like adapters for RC controllers and such. I mean, yeah. If you have an idea and you want to bring it to life, a 3D printer is probably the best way. At this point and looking towards the future, it's definitely the best way. I feel like the days of having to pay for like a mold, a plastic mold, and then having to pay people to sit there and like, oh, we're gonna make 1,000 of these for you, right? We're gonna have some crazy Chinese slave or something, you know, or Somalian or whoever, you know, sit there. Even a Mexican guy in a Mexican factory, you know, just sit there all day. He's gonna make these, and we're gonna pay him 50 cents a week or whatever the hell. You know, you don't even have to do that anymore. Now you just get a 3D printer and it's just like the machine will work for free. It will do my bidding. Yeah. You know, and you know, there's no ethics when it's a machine, bro. So like, yeah, honestly, that's why, that's one of the things that makes us human, is that we know how to use tools. And I really just think that going forward, we are just going to be selling like our own ideas to each other, and one of the best ways to do that is a 3D printer. And you see people selling all kinds of shit. Now I'm not talking about the stupid toys that you see everywhere, the little flippity floppity toys. Man, I'm so annoyed that that's what people think that's what 3D printing is, because that like.
They're cool, but.
They're cool, like she says. Oh, they're cool. Oh.
Smack you. Then dragons and stuff, those are cool.
Those are exactly the ones I'm talking about.
But they're cool. They're, I don't know, like Violet's octopus. It's crazy to think you can print something like that, and then you're like, oh, let me print something bigger.
I don't know. Why? Don't leave. What's up, Mr. Steve Leahy? How's it going?
Hey Steve, how'd your car come out today?
Yeah, we were watching you paint that car this morning. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, the grill. He's using the blade on the grill. That part.
Oh, on the thing on the back, yeah.
Yes. I was like, what the hell, Steve?
Yeah, she's all, did he say how big it is? I'm like, I don't know, it's Steve. You see his fingers in the shot.
Yeah.
That's how big it is.
It's not t-shirt season. That's all I gotta say.
Are you not painting t-shirts anymore? Yeah, we'll be painting t-shirts when it's t-shirt season. Right now it was warm during the day, but right now it's getting cold again. And usually the weather around here around these times is snow. Not cold or hot, just snow. You make of that what you will. But this year has been pretty warm. Which,
We could be doing.
yeah, it made me feel like
So
maybe
warm.
we should have stayed, but usually we leave like the market.
That's why I was checking the
So-
weather for the weekend. I was like,
What's up, Bobby Silva? How's it going? Orca slicer? I don't use the Orca slicer, but all the slicers are pretty much the same, and all it is turning your 3D file into a file for the 3D printer. So they're pretty self-explanatory. It's not nothing crazy going on those.
Jesus.
What is it?
All COVID vaccinated will be dead by December 31st, 2025. It was a tweet that went viral a year ago
Wow.
by a doctor.
All COVID vaccinated, huh? Jeez.
Well, shit, lady. It is the 1st of January and I'm still alive.
You got 4 inches this morning? Dang.
Really? You know, I kind of miss snow, but I enjoy being able to go out and drive and not have to worry. That's my whole thing. Like, I can go an hour away, 2 hours away, and not have to worry on my way home. Like, is it gonna be iced already? So I know if we don't get any snow, we're gonna have fire ban for the summer.
If there's no snow, they're going to be talking about, oh, there's a drought.
Yeah, so we won't be able to have fires when we go camping. That's why you buy gas grill, gas fire pit,
That gas grill.
all of that. So you don't have to burn wood. That Starbucks coffee, you guys
I did taste it. It's all right. Why you keep... Are you just adding stuff to yours every time you walk away? Now she makes me feel like I gotta try it. I gotta get a good sip, you know.
I added
What's up, Lemur Craze? How's it going?
a little bit more sugar.
Alright, so we're gonna set this aside, let that dry.
Oh, that one I thought you already painted. It's all black.
Yeah, these I already
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Yeah. And these are ready for some gold.
You have gold?
Yeah, I have that Wicked. Well, I keep saying gold, but it's Wicked Elegance. It's over here.
Elegance, huh?
Yeah. One of these. Oh, is it the one I have outside? No. Yeah, Wicked Metallic Elegance.
Elegance. So it's like a gold?
Yeah, it's a very pearly.
Oh.
It has like a blue to gold kind of thing going on. It'll be a good underlayer for the candy. So this is called Wicked Metallic Elegance. Now, Createx sent me these a while ago. They've been sitting, and I've been using them for little projects here and there, but nothing major. But I know this color right here in particular has become one of my favorites because it shines up pretty good. Do I sell unpainted 3D prints? No. So if you go on mikesairbrush.com, mikesairbrush.com, we have the stuff that we sell, like the airbrush holder here.
Just spin your little tray.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like the airbrush holder there. It also holds side feed airbrushes. It's made to grab your cup. It's pretty stable, and it has a little cup here to hold your tips and your little cleaning brushes and whatnot. We have stuff like that for sale. Also the skull caps, and we 3D print those and we have them. But I don't sell like if you want a spawn thing. No, I don't.
We sell t-shirts on there too.
Yeah, yeah, but he's asking if we sell these. Yeah.
Just go look.
Yeah, mikesairbrush.com. I can't wait to get all that stuff. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just making sure to shake this up really, really good, so we get all that pearl from the bottom to really get it mixed. Clean out this airbrush, and then we're gonna spray pretty much all of it with this. I might use actual just pearl gold, metallic gold on the cape, but the rest of it, the rest of it should be just fine. In the elegance, I think it'll look a lot better with the black over it than the gold will. But the gold will look really good with the candy blood red over it. It'll make the cape look like it's glowing. Of course.
You are just not ready, huh?
I'm ready. It's a lot going on. Why is it there so delayed?
I don't know. Read the question.
Can do a skull cap to fit a HPB, SB, or bachelor? Not yet. No, we're working on the one. I'm working on the one for my my micron here, because I got this. It's a SB cup. So the first one will be this one. It'll fit an SB, and then after that, it probably will be the Sotar. But to be quite honest with you, the skull might be facing a different direction, because it might just be too small to print a skull that way. So the skull might be facing just like straight up. What does it say?
I heard that, Mike.
I heard that, Mike. What stuff is coming in? Oh, we got stuff coming in. Don't you worry. As soon as we get it in, you're gonna know. Especially you stream, right? You might be one of the first to know. Oh shit, son. Teasers left and right. Nah, I don't want to jinx anything. I want to wait for it to actually be in my hands before I say anything. But once I got it, I'm definitely going to tell you. I'd be happy with a standard cap. Yeah, well, no. It'll be a skull cap. So I have like this skull, like it'd be facing up. You see how that? This printed just facing up like that without no special need for nothing. And it might just be a smaller version of that. See, look at the color.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like a really light blue grayish candy mixed with like silver and gold pearl or something. I think it's pretty. I don't know. You really ain't gonna see it too much once you put the black candy over it, but what's the color you're shaking? So this color right here, this is Wicked Metallic Elegance, 0367 of the Wicked colors. We're gonna use this as a base for the body here, and for the actual base of the whole bust here. Alright, get ready for it to change. Change incoming.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, it is. I told you it's like gold.
Yeah.
But you see how when the light hits it, it's like, has that bluish tone?
I don't see blue, I see like a purple.
Yeah, it's like bluish, purplish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. You can make me an Iron Man with that.
Oh, Iron Man, that would be another cool one. I really need to get one of those other kind of printers. They're just so expensive. And then you need more space because you gotta dip stuff in alcohol, and it has to dry under a UV light, and
Let me just go to the thingy thing.
yeah, it's like, bro, I'm already out of space, man.
Thingiverse.
So on camera, you don't get too much of that effect. You really see the metallic come out,
See it though.
but you don't get that bluish shift at the very end of the light that you do in person. And I need something to stand this up on. What do we got? Oh, almost, until not really. There you go.
Oh, you have to do a Black Panther.
No, not Black Panther.
No, shut up. Poor guy died.
Yeah, but he
Black
is not the
Panther.
hero,
He
okay?
is a hero.
No, the guy that died is not the hero.
I like Black Panther.
He's just an actor.
You're so mean.
Well, no, I mean, I get what you're saying, but like that's not a reason to make one, because I like the Black Panther superhero, but definitely not as cool as like a Spawn or any. Yeah, I like the Spawn. I like the Punisher. I like the ones that are like rebels a little bit. Like Spawn is like fucking Satan's general revolting. That's sick. Like, I don't care who you are. That's dope. That's dope shit. What up, Thomas Thompson? How's it going? What type of filaments there are? What types to print them out? Yeah. Chemicals are no good, Mike. What chemicals? Huh? Resin print are no good. Yeah, they require a lot of space. Yeah, I know who Stidmino Studios is. I follow her on Facebook. Alright, so there you go. We got the head. I actually can't wait to see you guys again. I thought you were going to be out in Vegas, to be honest.
Where were you?
Yeah,
You were there.
I thought you were going to be in Vegas, but I guess you weren't part of the Vegas stuff. To be fair, I just made myself a part. I just showed up and was like, I'm here. I'm going to do this with you guys.
We just showed up. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not sure if everybody was happy we were there, but we were there.
I'm sure they were happy we were there because we helped them set up and everything.
Well, yeah, the Hogs and Heifers crew, shout out to them. They were amazing. They were so much fun to be around. So.
Yeah.
I was waiting for somebody to ask. Yeah! Free baby! Yeah!
This one has a hole in it. You can put a light in its chest.
I just can't paint. One day we'll make it. Well, this year. You guys got to make it this year. That one's cool. It sucks that it doesn't have like a stand thing, because that's what I liked about this one.
It has a stand. It's built in. It's
Yeah,
underneath.
but it doesn't have like a... That's what I'm saying. I know, I'm saying that's what sucks about it. Alright.
What's he say?
Marge said that one day we'll make it. No, you guys need to make it this next year.
November.
Even if you're not, like, I wasn't part of SEMA at all, but I seen the thing was for charity for kids, and I seen that, like, it's being hosted by somebody cool, and I was just like, yo, let's go, let's do it. And everybody said, yeah, it's fine if you show up. So we showed up. That was pretty much it. And everybody was super nice, super friendly, super cool. And we're looking forward to this year to do it again. Bigger, better, because they're going to have their new location opened up hopefully this year. So, shout out to Hogs and Heifers out in Vegas. If you're ever in the area, make sure you drop them a visit.
They're not ready yet.
Well, not now, but people might watch this in the future. Or maybe in the past when they were open. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're ever there, they run a charity event every year where they do a panel jam. They have all kinds of stuff going on, and they silent auction off a bunch of paintings from all the airbrush artists from all over the world, because people send them in all year round, and then at the end of the year they have the auction right there. And it was a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun, and definitely do it again. Who are you listening to? It sounds good. It's some AI music, man. That's the worst part about it, is that you're like, it sounds good. It's like, yeah, a computer made it though. How long did it take to print? So if it wouldn't have failed so much, it would have been, I think altogether it's like 48 hours of print time. But it actually took longer than that because of this particular piece right here. Was a pain in the butt to print. So the first few times I tried to print it, it failed, and I had to switch it around and do some funny business to get it to print right. But we got it figured out. Oh, you can do what we do. You just gotta take. It's just practice, man.
What's your Instagram name? That you post on Facebook and Insta. I want to look at your work. I'll show you mine in the box.
All right.
I like that color.
Give me the gold from over there.
This one?
Yeah. And so for the cape, we're just going to lay some regular metallic gold over it, over the metallic elegance, and this will make it brighten up a whole lot. And this is just so that when we lay the candy blood red over, it really, really, gives it a nice glow in the areas where the light's hitting, but also a nice dark tone in the areas where the light's not hitting. We want it to look like Spawn's cape is alive, like it is in the freaking movies and the cartoons, everything, where it's like always has those big, bright red areas and then the dark red areas. So.
Fucking Bobby so much.
What is it? What is it? Be careful, she full critique. She smashed me on. She is. She's brutal. She's savage. She will say it straight up. But sometimes...
You're not wrong.
Yeah, there's that. Is that she's not wrong. But sometimes it's also might be what you need to hear. One way or the other, whether it's to push you, to give you that like, this lady, I hate her, so I'm going to prove her wrong.
There you go. Prove me wrong.
Yeah. Which that's the approach that I like to take with people. Whenever they come at me sideways, I come at them more sideways. So and then they get that, I hate this guy, I'm going to paint better than him. And it's just like, yeah, that's good. That's the whole point.
Alright, sir.
I'll pray for peace. Alright, let's see, what does this second one sound like? Look. Yeah!
I was trying to elbow you. Sorry. I was trying to show you.
Oh, whoa. Who's this?
Adam.
Adam?
Yeah. 1978 Adam.
So pick his video. Vinny from Creative. Are you sure?
This is Adam Franklin's exploit in 1978. Maybe on Facebook that's his pic. It doesn't show me.
Yeah, it shows a black profile picture, but I'm pretty sure it's you. I'm pretty sure it's you, but it just shows a black picture, not a Createx Vinny picture. So as you can see there, now we have the cape. It's really gold.
Right here it shows the Vinny.
Oh, only when you...
Oh, and now it shows it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
it just had to update, I guess. Can you hand me the 40, 50 number? Yeah. So do I need to mix up a lot or a little bit? Probably only a little bit.
I like your sunset.
Wait.
So he has a picture of a sunset and then he painted it and ruined it.
Oh no!
I mean, it's not ruined, but...
Oh no! What do you mean he ruined it?
Okay. Look, there's the picture of it.
He says he started out as a lure painter.
Oh. Look. That's the actual picture. I mean, it's not awful.
That looks really good. What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe if he zoomed in, like... I'm gonna follow
You
him.
were terrible. I thought it looked good.
Okay, like this,
Jeez.
like- But then he went in and fucked it up.
You're killing me.
I can't help it. It kills me. I don't know. I like bright ass colors, and then you guys go in and fucking kill everything with the black.
You kill everything, she says. You kill it. Too much black.
I gotta go on my other page. The colors.
Her first words of 2026. Too much black. That's racist.
I followed you on Instagram. Shit, my sister has an Instagram. When did this happen?
Only paint RC bodies. RC bodies are a lot of fun. I like RC bodies.
I was gonna say, when are you gonna paint the truck?
Which one?
The one you got from your dad's?
The big one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's so dirty. When you take pictures, you make sure it's focused.
Don't let her tell that to you. Tell her you too. Tell her you too, because she sucks. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's cool though. His little setup right here.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty neat. It's just connected to the table. I'm making a mess.
It did make a mess. What the hell?
Just skeleton throwing up. Oh, that should be where you put the air hole in the mouth. So when the paint comes out, it's like, bleh.
It just got all over my hand.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. So let's go ahead and start just kind of covering this in. I'm going to work the candy in really lightly. I don't want to blow clouds, and I don't want it to run or sag or anything like that. We're going to just build it in nice and red.
really good at drawing, though.
Is he?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah. Look at that. That's nice.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Face you make when your period is late because you're a guy. That's what it was.
I like him already.
That's so funny.
Alright, I'm gonna just let that dry for a second.
Oh, that's really red. It's like copper. Something.
Yeah, it looks really good. The camera's still picking up a lot of the gold, but in person don't look at that. Oh no, that's terrible.
Oh, it's so funny.
Don't try to sell any of my work, really. I just like doing it. Yeah, that's nice. I can smell that candy. It smells so good. Actually, that should be a pitch. If they had scented candy, hey, create text.
No.
I expect my royalty checks in the mail.
Wow, what the fuck? I wonder how that would work.
That would actually be pretty
The
interesting.
fucking clear smells amazing. Smells like candy.
I don't know why women always love the smell of clear.
It smells good. Like I want to just be sitting there doing it, though, you know?
What do you mean doing it?
Like sitting there spraying it just to smell it, like people do.
People don't though.
They do. I can't say that word.
Lures?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna mix up one more batch of red.
This is Adam.
Alright. Looks like a nice happy fella.
Jesus, bro. Some of the shit he shares is great. That's funny. Oh no.
That red is so perfect.
It's pretty.
Like Jolly Rancher smells. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like the old school scented markers, you know, you gotta sit there.
Start tasting them.
No, come
Uh-huh.
on.
For real.
People are not that stupid.
People drink bleach.
Jolly Rancher smells would be amazing though. Not gonna lie. Alright, last coat on this back side.
What's going on with your TV camera? It's just not caught up.
I think it's just not caught up. You need to hit refresh on it. Alright, we'll let that dry. And then we're going to flip it over and we'll get that little inside area nice and covered.
There we go.
But that's pretty darn red. The camera's still picking up the gold, which is really cool. But in person, it's really bright red where the sun is hitting, babe. But where the light's hitting, it's really red. But where it's a shadow, it's definitely a shadow. So. Did you hit refresh?
Yeah. I just see the thing and it says the guy was doing shirts at 90 psi.
What?
Yeah, that's how I was trying to go back.
I think I'm. 60 psi. I would never recommend. Just out of, even for shirts, that's high. I run 40 psi on shirts. Anything above 40, I feel like it just blows the paint through the shirt and not on the shirt.
That's what it says. Painting both sides of the shirt.
Yeah, painting both sides of the shirt. There you go. You need a mask. I have a bunch, like I said. We have some masks sitting right here.
Fucking mask right here. There's also a fan right above our heads.
Yeah, the fan is going. It's like we're working really lightly with the paint. And then look, here's my lungs. Do you have to paint the shadows in? So we're not going to really paint them in. We're going to accent them. So like on certain ones, we're going to give it just a little bit of a extra bit of black just to kind of, give it that nice, We're not going to reinforce the highlights because that's why we did the pearl and the metallic. And that's really what's going to make it pop. But for the dark areas, especially like some of the darker where we know we want it to stay dark. Just throwing a little bit. We're going to use black candy as well, so the light will still be able to go through it. It just won't be able to go through as well. But we will darken up some of the shadowy bits. Just make sure this is nice and dry. And then we'll just color in this last bit. I might just have to mix up just a tad bit more just to be able to get this underneath side and a couple coats. But I do really like the way it's turning out with the red candy and the Wicked Elegance. Alright, we just need a little bit. Just a little bit. And big shout out to Createx, A, for sending this candy over when they did, and B, for just making this stuff, because this stuff is fucking amazing. I love the Createx candy. I will say it from the rooftops of everywhere. The Createx candy is fucking dope, because you just, like, you seen me just spray it and then just lay it down. It's not like the fucking urethane. I'd have to wait. Oh, it's gonna take 3-4 hours to dry, no, this is like fucking right away. Just like it's air dry. It's good to go. And like we used it on my wife's car, on the Prince car, and this shit holds up to the sun really, really good, which I was surprised because candy usually dies out in the sun. And this stuff actually held the color really well. So Alright. Cool. So that's really red now. Really red. Let it dry for a sec, and then we'll set it to the side and let it dry. And we'll move over back to our actual skin. Actually, we'll probably base out the base here. Just before we get to the main body. Just put this guy right over there. You hang over there, little guy. Cool. And we'll get the base. Just because this one will be real quick, we can just spin it on here. And we're going to use some Grabber Orange and some Dirt Track Brown for this. If you wasn't using candy, would you have accent, shadow, and highlights more? Yeah. So, just like we did on the She-Hulk that we have back there and the other ones, I would just kind of run a little bit lighter color over the highlight areas, just to give them a little bit of pop, you know. Alright, so we're going to start with a little bit of the Grabber Orange here. And I just want to kind of lay this over the kind of meaty areas. And just kind of lightly. And then we're going to use the Dirt Track Brown to really kind of bring in some details in the really kind of crevice in the edges. So, just start with a little Grabber Orange. So just kind of getting a little bit over here. And that's about all the Grabber Orange we need. Now I'm going to mix up a very dark Dirt Track Brown. A heavy Dirt Track Brown, as they would say. Get that out of here. Dirt Track Brown. Meaty. Yep, it's a meaty. A substance, a meaty, a thick boy, a dense. What's up, Jammer James? How's it going? think Mike doesn't like me. I don't even know who you are, boy. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't think you like yourself. I didn't even know you was in here. Right, I'm just blowing a little bit of air. Make sure it's dry. I'm going to go around the bottom here. And I'm going to hit this little edge right there. There you go. Nothing major, nothing crazy, but I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but it's glowing. It's glowing under there. I just want to make sure I get this nice and dry before I put it to the side. And probably gonna hit this bottom area. There you go. It's pretty good. Your live chat kept working on your TV, oh man. Alright, that looks pretty good. Just gonna hit this crack. There. Alright, put that to the side. Look at that bad boy. See, if I do this, will it change it at all? There you go, you can see that. It's way blown out bright, but you get the point. So I'm just going to take this, we'll set it to the side there. Alright, first we're going to focus on the body, and then we'll focus on the head. All we're going to do is lay some black candy. Let's not get too excited. Nothing like that. Just lay some black candy. We just paint applicators at this point. We are not being artists. We are just being paint applicators. We're going to applicate some paint to the surface in a nice, even manner. Making sure to cover all the surface area evenly. And we're going to use 4052 with black. How would you get a copper feel on that base if you wanted one? Like on this? So, I mean, it's almost there. If you wanted a copper. They have a color. I forget what the name of it is, but it's one of their wicked metallic colors, and it's not the Elegance. It's one of the other ones, and it's almost like bronze. It'll probably get you pretty much all the way there. Give that a second to dry. Watch using that black. Apparently it's bad. Babe, what happened to you? Alright, let this dry for a quick second. You gotta set it aside. Got too much bottles in my way. Turn that fan up higher. Oh. Just painted it black. Now it looks like extra venomy. It looks almost like liquid, like venom. What is it? What are you looking at?
Just reading.
You will lose the metallic effect if you keep putting on layers. Yeah, if you layer it on really thick, especially the black. The red probably not so much. You'd have to layer it a whole lot. But the black it will. And even layering it lightly like this, it does hide a lot of the flake. But when you put a spotlight on it, and that's kind of what we're going for, is it'll bring it all back out. It'll shine through. It all depends on how strong your light source is, right? And that's why a lot of the candy stuff especially, it looks a lot better in person than in pictures. The photographer has to really do some camera tricks to try to get the candy effect to really show through. And when it's in person, and especially outside in like the sun, where you get the full power of light, you know, it really, like, candy looks like it's like glowing almost when it's over a nice silver base and stuff. It really shines up good. come on. Oh, come on. I didn't want you to roll. I wanted you to stay. Stop it. Stop rolling. Alright. Now we got our base colors in. And I'm probably going to just take a brush. And we're going to do the white for his decoration on his suit, right? So for this and for his mask here. But I just need these to dry up a little, really good. If I turn up the brightness here. So if I do that, oh yeah, there you go. You can really see how that bright, how the black parts on the black really are black, but when wherever the light hits it, it almost looks liquidy. It looks like it has gloss on it, but it really does not have any gloss. This is 4052 matte, so it's a matte coat. But as you can see, the black shines up almost like it's silver. That's the elegance shining through. And that's why I was like, we don't really need to put highlights, because the whole thing is we want this one to play with the light. Oh yeah, as if this starts with a J and it ends with a they're gonna be mean. Alright, so let's give ourselves a little preview here of what it will look like. Just being careful here. So that's kind of where we're at right now. As you can see, that red cape. Oh boy, it really looks that looks pretty good. That's pretty cool. But let's keep going. So just for today, and because I really want it to dry before we continue, I want to get the white in and then the green for the eyes in. Oh, you just missed it. It looked really good.
I'll see it.
Alright.
Just as mean to you as yours is, huh?
Alright, so we're going to use a brush for this. Just because it'll make it easier and we don't have to mask anything off or anything like that. We can just kind of put it in there and we'll be good to go. We're going to use some white sealer. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like a baby coming out.
A baby? What? What did you say? A baby?
A baby coming out.
A baby coming out?
That's hilarious. hell? Did it turn off?
You turned it off. What do you mean?
It sounded like it went faster when I pulled it.
We'll just use one of these for now. Okay.
Oh look, Steve is still around. He's just.
I've been using marbles in my bottle to mix paint up. Yeah, that's actually a good one. Better than marbles is the stainless steel balls. If you can find yourself some stainless steel balls, they sell BBs. I know that are stainless steel that you can order that are pretty big. Like not your average size BBs, but
like ones you would use for a slingshot.
Yeah, the slingshot BBs. They're stainless steel, and those are safe to put in most paint. It won't react with your paint or anything like that. The marbles are great, except I've heard people like where the marble chips or and stuff like that inside the thing, and then it ends up in your airbrush and stuff like that. So
plastic bottle?
yeah, it's just from shaking it. Yeah. Well, glass is not freaking, glass shatters, and all it takes is a very tiny piece.
Yeah. Okay, you said marble.
Yeah, a marble.
Yeah, I meant like the metal one. I'm like, what?
No, the metal one's not gonna shatter.
Yeah, marble. I understand.
Alright, so I'm just going to use this, go over. Like I said, it might take me a couple coats. I don't know about you guys, but I like to hit the edge first, and that way it just makes it easier to just hit the whole center part. No bleed checker? Maybe on the second pass over the brush, I use a little bleed checker. But honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, we're using sealer. We're not using paint. I mean, it'll still bleed through a little bit, but I really don't think it will too much. And we're putting it in with a brush, and it's going to take a couple coats anyway, so. Now on these white areas, I'm definitely going to go back with the airbrush, and we will hit some highlights and some shadows over these areas without the pearl. These AI music remakes are really good, aren't they? This sounds like something that could just... It could have actually come out and I would have bought it. look them up. I didn't think of metal. Yeah. Alright, we're going to let that dry for a sec. Whoa, Jesus. Whoa, Jesus! Well, we do the face here, and I hate this face because there's no really proper way to keep it into place. So we're going to do our best here. I feel like I should zoom you guys in. Alright. This is just some small technical stuff right here. And I'm trying to work around this microphone. That's some really small little stuff there. Little small area. I was trying my best to not even breathe. Talk about having one shot. If you had one shot to seize everything you ever wanted, would you capture it? Or would you let it slip? That would be cool. You need to start watching Leahy paint and whoever else paints. Yep. What kind of brush is that? This is a a Paco Coast. A Paco Coast 9? I forget why exactly I ordered these brushes, but I've actually used them for quite a few things now and I've liked them. They've worked good enough. I'm still having trouble deciding what sizes I like. There you go. That's what he looks like with the white on one side. Now we just got to match it up on the other side. Look at that. Now all we got to do is shit. If it's paintbrush, it's a paintbrush, Steve. Yeah, no, Steve is like the master of paintbrushes, so. Steve likes his Winsor and Newtons. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I like I forget what they were made out of, but the bristles are very nice. And a lot of them have a long stroke. So these are the ones I had these when we went to Vegas. And I forget who used one of them, and they were like, "Oh yeah, these are really nice. Where'd you get these?" And then I was like, "Amazon," and they were like, "No." And I was just like, "Yeah, yeah." It was just on Amazon, one of the Amazon specials. Now, not trying to throw no shade on Paco Coast or anything, guys. I don't know. They might be a well-known brand. And if they did happen to turn out to be a well-known brand, I wouldn't be surprised, because these brushes, I am quite happy with them.
Whoa. We'll stop, sure.
Alright. It's the first little coat on there. But I really want want it to be white, like white. Like, oh my God, put some cheese on that cracker kind of white.
No, I'm reading the chat. These are all kind of brushes that Paul says it's a paintbrush.
It's a paintbrush.
Sorry, I keep dipping in and out. Right now, I'm heating the oven so I can make some fucking biscuits and then some pork chops and then some pasta and we can eat dinner. Because you may be done by then.
Yeah. I'm just going to do this and then paint the eyes in.
Well, I haven't started cooking yet.
And then I'll probably leave the rest of it for the next stream. So what time is it already?
6:30.
Oh, it's only 6:30?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I know, I just looked at the time. I thought the fucking TV was wrong. I thought it was like 7:30 already. What happens when you sleep kind of late? My whole day flew by real fast.
Well, somebody was like, we gotta stay up till midnight. It's New Year's. Here, have a coffee at 8 o'clock.
Yes. I knew it would work.
It totally worked. You know how many years we have not been able to make it till midnight?
And now we got a Dutch Bros across the street. If we ever need to stay awake, we just get a Dutch Bros. I hate the stupid heart on this fucking mobile thing. I had to turn my phone. The heart is not there so I can see the whole sentence. That looks good.
Yeah, on camera it looks really good.
You know what you need to do next?
Who?
John Leguizamo as the fucking clown dude.
Oh, the Destroyer. Or the Violator, I mean.
Yeah.
The Destroyer.
Thomas Thompson, we are not night owls. Not even close.
We are reverse night owls, actually.
Yeah. We get up hella freaking early for no goddamn reason. No reason.
I have always, all my life, woke up at the crack ass of dawn. Ever since I was a kid, I can't turn it off. I wake up early as shit every day.
We went to bed at like 12:30 last night. It was great.
I didn't get up till like 7 today. That was me sleeping in.
Sleeping in. I'm like, the sun's up. What fucking time is it? We definitely have to go buy more fireworks this year.
Yeah. I told you we should have got more, and you were like, no, we don't need them.
I wasn't sure.
Oh, man.
Your eyes hurt yet? Trying not to breathe on it. We need Steve to come over and show us how it's done. What is that other one called? It's not Panel Jam.
The Brush Fest.
Steve, are you going to Brush Fest? I mean, it's a lot closer. gotta go to work. Now it's like, oh, you want some coffee? Kind of looks like a kiss, dude. You don't have a mouth, does he?
No, he doesn't have a
Yeah.
mouth. He talks through his skin like a real man.
On the way to the mines. What's Greg Adam works in the mines at 5 a.m.
Was it?
Adam at 5 a.m. on my way to the mines.
To the mines? Is that just what you call work, or is you actually work in a mine?
He looks like he could.
That's racist. You just see a white man with a beard and now he's a miner, huh?
Fucking Rody that just
I see.
got that long beard and everything. Totally kind I wake up at 7 past 10. You're giving Leahy a run for his money. Yeah. He's all holding his breath over here. I don't think Steve holds his breath.
Yeah. If I ever feel inclined to paint a city, I'll let you know.
I know, right?
Mine will be probably like 4 foot tall by 6 foot wide or something. You know? There's no way I'm painting it Steve Leahy size.
You need to commission Steve to paint me a little tiny freaking Bel Air. Little tiny one. Yeah, he said he works in the West Virginia coal mine.
Wow, that's cool. Cool, but also like unfortunate.
Yeah. It's hella dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. That looks pretty good. That looks good enough that I could highlight it a little bit with the white airbrush to get the nice smooth highlights, and also shade it in with a little bit with some gray and stuff. And clean my brush off. Okay, and we're going to use a smaller brush to get the eyes in so we can kind of finish and wrap it up for tonight with the eyes. And I need something really small. And These are from Hobby Lobby. These ones don't even have a brand on them. I have like 3 different. There's also blue ones over there, which I don't even remember where I got those. Maybe the blue ones are from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember now. These ones are, oh, they just have numbers. Yeah. Alright. I wouldn't even, yeah. Steve size is crazy. They're even more crazy when you see them in person. Because, like, you see him painting it, and it's one thing, but it doesn't really calculate in your head all the way. And you see it in person, and then it's like becomes way too, like, the perspective really gets put into place. Let me try to squeeze in here real quick. Woo! And that is the what is it, limelight green there. We're gonna let that dry for a second, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll do that another quick coat. And then that'll pretty much be it for today. We're gonna let this dry for a few days. We really want this clear to harden up and dry up all the way, so that when we come back and shade it in with a little bit of the candy black and the other colors, we don't get any actual bleed. We want this to be fully dry, and then we'll continue from there. But for now, we just want these eyes to be really, really green. So I'm going to make sure to give them 2-3 coats, because we want them as bright as we can get them. That's pretty cool. That changes it a lot. Let's see here. And then before we end the stream, I'll make sure to put it all together and give ourselves a good little view of what we did today, what we've accomplished. Two broke up for the actual mining. Oh man, that sounds rough.
Everything you guys say.
What?
This is thanks, guys. Oh, silly.
We're gonna let that dry just one more time because I do think we can still get it even brighter green than that. They're pretty bright right now. Try to keep them in view of the camera there so you guys can see, but Steve, you deserve it because you earned it, buddy. Yeah, you be painting the shit out of those paintings. Literally, poop be flying off the canvas and everything. He'd be painting the shit out of him, man. That's why he's Master Steve. Correct. Respect the sensei. Hey, Master Steve's son. One day, Master Steve's son, I wish to use the brush as fast as you. This is where Master Steve would reply and be like, it is not how you use the brush, but how quickly you can smack down the art with it. Precision. Or in the great words of the Master Gerald, details, details, details. Ah, the wisdom, yes, it comes from many generations. Ah, yes, Master Steve's son, you bring great honor to the family. Much honor for watching. Alright. Last little coat. There you go. Okay, now let me get this out of the way before I get paint over stuff. Just clean off this brush real quick. No, Marge, he's gonna fly away. We want his head to be so big that he's just like floats up into space, and instead of drawing cities, he starts drawing planets, you know, because he's gonna be so high up there. So I got this guy goes on there. Now we didn't get to these bits that go on there, and I don't want to press them on there and cause any kind of paint damage right now. We also didn't get to the little skull piece. This one goes right here, and we're probably going to color this in like an actual skull so it'll be white and stuff, so it'll give it some contrast down at the bottom. Same for these will be actually white skulls, and then we're going to try to do like a silver kind of metallic chain. Maybe we'll just do that metallic elegance without any candy over it or anything, because I thought that looked really nice. But last but not least, we'll put the head into place right here. And then we'll zoom you guys out a little bit. Zoom you out. Retreat the zoom. And we'll bring this guy a little bit right here in the center. We'll put him up like this right there. We'll make sure we get him a good shot. About right there. Okay, we're gonna make sure the focus is in focus. Good. Max light or low light? I think max light. With this light disabled. There you go. Darn. Then we give it a good little spinny spin. Look at this. Oh. Very nice. Mike, you have learned the way of the candy. Use this talent wisely. It must always be laid over candy. It must be laid over pearlescent or flakes. This gives the candy the ultimate vibrance. Yes. Or as Spawn would say, this blood red looks fucking dope on my cape. We must use more of this blood red and spill the blood of our enemies so my cape can grow in color. Yes. This is where the Violator would show up and be like, yeah, don't forget, you owe the devil your soul. You gotta listen to us. There you go, guys. So that's pretty much where we're at today. It looks really fucking good. Like, the camera makes it look pretty good, but in person it's like, yeah. I like it in person. It's very nice, but we're not done. So next time we come in, we'll bring you guys in, because let me get you guys in on the zoom, on the ultra zoom here.
Oh, it looks really good. It always looks better in person. Sorry.
Alright, so as you can see, looks pretty darn good, but like, we could always shadow some of this in. We also want to turn down some of that vibrance from the elegance on some of those areas, and we want that shading to really come through. As well as on the eyes and the face and stuff, we want it to be a little bit more vibrant on the highs and a little bit more shadowy on the shadows. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we're going to finish up all the extra bits that are still missing and not painted. But yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, there's things missing, huh?
Yeah, there's still stuff that's not all... It looks really good just like that you could just...
Yeah.
If it was up on the wall like that, it would be alright, but... So yeah. And this is probably one of the biggest 3D prints I've painted. So for comparison, the She-Hulk we did, was it last year, a couple of years ago? Man, she's dusty. We'll put it side by side here. She's a little dusty, but she's still good. And you can see there where the spawn is just massive compared to that one. And if you look closely on this one now, you can really start to see how the old 3D printer wasn't doing quite nice, but it still actually looks pretty darn good. It just needs wiped off. But yeah, if you guys want to see this one, just look up She-Hulk Airbrush and you'll see the whole process we did on this one. Had a lot of fun painting this one. But there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today. As always, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for all the Skull Squad members that dropped in today. Mr. Bobby Silva. We had Thomas Thompson. Where did the mouse go? Who else did we have here in the chat? Bobby Silva, Thomas Thompson. think that was all the Skull Squad members that we had in today. Big shout out to Mr. Steve Leahy, as always. If you ain't subscribed to him, make sure you go and subscribe. He does amazing artwork. Paint cities to look like pictures, like literal, actual, like pictures you would put up. Yeah, like insane stuff. Go, make sure you go and follow Mr. Steve Leahy. If you want to follow up on the progress on this, make sure you follow us on social media at Mike's Airbrush. At Mike's Airbrush. All one word. Mike's Airbrush. No spaces, no underscores, nothing. Mike's Airbrush. At Mike's Airbrush. If you want to help the channel, you want to help us bring you more videos like this, you enjoyed this video, you want to see more, please go over to mikesairbrush.com. It'll lead you to the Mike's Brush. And get yourself some nice stencils off of there. We also sell airbrush shirts, and we're going to be bringing you guys a lot more products on there here soon. But it always helps the channel out. It helps bring you more content like this. So if you like these videos and you want to get yourself something at the same time, go on to mikesairbrush.com, order yourself something, and at the same time you help us bring you more videos. If you want to be a member of the Skull Squad, if you don't really want anything in return, if you just want to help out, hey, become a member of the Skull Squad down below. It's $5, $10. It helps us bring you more videos directly. What more can I say? I like being paid for my time. You like to use my time? I like to make some money. Simple exchange. Not necessary, optional, of course, for everything, but we do appreciate it. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. It'll probably be on the details of this. If not, we'll be working on a new canvas. And if you need another video to watch in the meantime, we have over 700 freaking videos that you can go back and watch. Most of them when I was younger, because this is the oldest I've ever been. So if you go back, I'm going to be younger. And some of them, I look funky. And some of them, maybe it's not the best quality. But all the information's still good. All the stuff is still good. All the videos still totally relevant. Even if it's blurry. Even if the artwork's not the best. Because a lot of them, I was literally just using it to make a video to show you the instructions. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Later, everybody.
I'm standing in the circle like a kid at a feast, hungry for the headline, feeding the beast. Deaf conscience, cheap through theology, thumbs up, zoom in, digital idolatry, they swing like sermons, elbows, teeth, crowd makes a temple out of concrete grief. One guy shirt says smile, the other guy spits, both got the same emptiness under their fists. I'm chanting in my skull, then I hear my own voice and I feel like look at me, look at you, we're the choir with nothing true. Eyes are wide, hearts are thin, we let the violence in. I found God in a parking lot fight. Halo made of knuckles in the neon light. Everybody's only when the phones are high. We pray to the replay, we laugh, we lie. I found God in a parking lot fight. Mercy tastes better, but it keeps you alive.
Happy New Year, you mother sucking. Happy fucking New Year. Hope y'all ready for this year. It's gonna be fun. See you guys next time. Later.